Hi guys. Hi Boo Boo. Sorry I'm a little behind. I had to set everything up. Hi everyone. Hi Honey Boo Boos. Oh my gosh. Look, I went to the farmers market today and I got some neat little stuff. I thought these little bell peppers were kind of cute. So I decided to try out a recipe that I haven't done in a while. Um Stuffed bell peppers. I don't know if you guys ever made this in your home, but I love to make it because it's something I could eat. It's still healthy. I make it a different way. I don't put any bread in my stuffed bell peppers, but I do use a lot of alternatives like almond flour. Sometimes I even use pork rind. Sometimes I use almond flour. But I make it special. I put a lot of vegetables in there. But hang in there, guys. If you guys want to stick around and see me cook this meal, um, yeah, we're gonna go step by step. But I got some great things. Oh my god, these gloves are bugging me. Hold on, these gloves. Okay, there we go. But yeah, let's go. So these are the peppers. I like to use the mini bell peppers. This is the red one. This is the green ones. They look cuter and they're like bite sized. Look, I could do this in one bite. Like, mm-hmm. But yeah, this is the ones we're gonna use. So we're gonna clean this up momentarily. But believe it or not, I'm gonna start with the filling. But I hope all of you are having a good day. I hope all of you have had a good Saturday. Man, it's been a lazy Saturday for me. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in these stuffed bell peppers, but hang in there. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't work. But I'm gonna start working on these. What do you call these? Calabacitas. For the filling, because I told you guys I do a lot of veggies inside, and this is how I'm gonna do it. Let me get the water on here. Oops. Sorry, boo boos. Okay, watch this. So this is just gonna be the filling mixed in with the meat. I'm gonna use ground beef and sausage. So which one do I want to use? Let's try this one. Let's just shred it. Let's just shred this because this is just gonna be mixed in with the meat. I like them extra. All the hidden vegetables. If you have kids, you could hide all the vegetables in this. You could put any vegetables; they won't even taste it. To be honest, Jeremy, you look so sick. Oh, me? Me? Well, I just took a shower, so if I look clean, it's because I just showered. That's why I'm a little late. I wanted to come on. I was just gonna go on all natural, not showered, but I'm like, oh my god, I feel miserable. I feel not clean. So I had to go run down, take a shower, and yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me see how this is going. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't put vegetables in their meatloaf or their stuffed bell peppers, but I love to fill it with all those hidden veggies because this is the time where you could hide all the veggies inside your filling and no one would even know what's in there. Here, Mexican squash. Yes, so they call it Mexican squash or calabacitas. Um, and Yeah, today I went to the farmers market. I got so much fresh stuff. I got some nice recipes for tomorrow too. Some fresh stuff for tomorrow. So today won't be the only day. Okay. So this is what you get. That's what you get. We're gonna wring out the water because this has a lot of liquid in there, but we're gonna wring it out anyway. And so don't even worry about that. And the main thing for the filling, you want it to be a little moist and not so tough, you know? So this is one of the ways I moisten up the meat filling with little veggies, you know? Are you using ground beef or pork? So I'm using both. I'm using ground beef and sausage. The same sausage I bought from Sprouts a couple of days ago. The spicy one. I'm gonna use that one. So a little mixture of pork and meat and ground beef. Okay. Are you guys with me? And remember, I don't use any breadcrumbs. I do this is more like a low carb, um, no, not too heavy in the carbs, stuffed bell pepper. Because usually if I had pork rinds, I would like smash up some pork rinds and use it as a binder. But today I don't have any pork rinds, so I'm gonna use almond flour and a lot of cheese and cottage cheese to bind it all together. I just bought what all the ingredients you did. Oh man, I love making this, especially for the god kids, because my godson's so super picky, and when I make this, he doesn't even know what's in it. He doesn't even taste the veggies in there or anything, you know. And I do the same thing for meatloaf. Ay, but you just have to be patient and get all this. Okay. Okay. That's good. And then now what's next? That's a good amount. I'm gonna use. So that's what you're gonna get. See, this looks a little wet. That's normal. We're gonna squeeze out all this water, not all of it, not most of it, and just bring it out in the sink. But that's what we're gonna use. I want to put some tomatoes too. These are organic tomatoes. I got. Actually, I don't know if you guys heard of this program. I actually went online. My friend told me about this box that you donate to the organization $20, and they give you a big, huge box of organic vegetables. 70 pounds of vegetables, to be exact. And you pay $20. And when you pay $20, they guarantee you that 70 pounds of vegetables. But all these tomatoes, like man, I got 70 pounds of vegetables, but they are most of them are organic. I got some heirloom tomatoes. I got some apricot squash. I got some spaghetti squash. Man, this was an amazing. I don't know if you guys have programs like this by where you live, but the way it works, the way it was explained to me, the customers that donate and get their box help out the other customers because not everyone could pay, and at the end they donate to the people that can't pay from the people that did pay for it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like an ongoing cycle of help, but at the same time I'm getting a big ass box of organic vegetables out of it, you know. And I only paid $20. So I don't know, these little programs like that help out. They help me out, and check it out if it's in your area too. I'll find out the name of it. And then I'll let you guys know. Maybe it's just a Phoenix thing or. Lisa, please hit the like button. Yes, thank you. Guys, I know I said I was gonna go to the casino, but I wasn't feeling too good. Um, my anxiety started hitting me, and I didn't want to be around a lot of people. So I said, you know what? What can I cook? How can we stay home? Maybe I could just do a live here cooking, you know? So I do apologize if you guys were looking forward to bingo, but sometimes when you're not feeling it, you know, you're not feeling it. Lisa, Jerem, it's called CSA box, community supported. Yes, Sweetums, yes. So I paid about a week ago. I paid for it, and I didn't want to tell you guys because I didn't know if it's gonna be good stuff, you know. So I waited till today till I picked it up because I paid a week in advance. And but if you guys look at these tomatoes, they say organic. They're like 100% organic stuff, um yeah, I'm totally happy. Wait till you guys see what we have on the menu tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm super excited. The thing with the tomatoes, I do them extra small because they're gonna be inside the meat mixture anyway. So as small as I could get them. It's just, you know, when tomatoes cook, they release water liquid, and that's gonna give me the guarantee that my meat mixture inside the pepper is not gonna be dry, alongside with the cheese and the almond flour and stuff like that, you know. These it's in Tucson, Arizona. Well, they probably have a location in Tucson, Arizona, but I am in Phoenix, Arizona, and that's where I picked up today. You know, and again, not everyone, you don't have to pay. If you don't want to pay like I did, at the end, they have an option where people could line up, and they give out free boxes too. But I don't think it's 70 pounds of stuff, to be honest. I think it's just whatever they could put together. I'm not sure how that part works. These Jared, fruit and veggies look like they came straight from. I know, right? It's so colorful, and you guys know to buy veggies nowadays, it's like expensive, man. I know, like I dread buying produce and fruits from the grocery store because you know it seems like it's manageable, but at the end of the day, it all adds up, and that's what prevents families from eating somewhat healthier with fresh produce and fruits. You know, the price of groceries nowadays. So these programs like this really do help out. And if you pay for it, it's only $20, so it doesn't break the bank, you know. Oh yeah, Tucson, they have it for $10. Oh, interesting. That's a good deal. $10. Yeah, you know, I was never a person to take advantage of these little programs, but damn, you know, I'm so happy my friend convinced me. She actually paid for me. I just gave her cash and she picked it up. But I'm so happy she did, because now we're gonna alternate weeks that I'm gonna pick it up, she's gonna pick it up, and we're gonna just like teamwork, you know? Okay. So that's how that looks. I think that's enough tomatoes. Let's do that. Um, Let me try to get water out of here. Hold on. Let me see if I could wring out the water. I know usually you could put salt and it takes out most of the water. Hold on. But I don't want it too salty, so it doesn't have to be too. But you see how that liquid is coming? Hold on. Just squeeze. Squeeze it out. You don't even need a rack. It doesn't have to be that perfect. Just squeeze out as much as you can, because we need some of the liquid, just not too Hold on. Okay, just took out most of it. Mm. Bear with me, boo-boos. I know I'm quiet, but let me just get this liquid out. It could be more workable. See that liquid we're gonna take out? And that should be good, you know? Like I said, we want it kind of wet, so. Okay, let me wash these veggies off. Okay. So now, let me get, what else do I want to add? I don't even know. Let's see. So we have the veggies. I'm gonna add some garlic. Let's just do some garlic. I'm gonna add 3 big tablespoons of garlic. Or 2. Let's do 2. What the hell? 3. Let's do 3. Yeah, let's just do 3. And the meat, I have it here. Okay. And then our sausage. This is a sausage. Take out the little lamb skin. What is that? Lamb foreskin? What is this the sausage casing made out of? I think it's lamb. Is it lamb foreskin that they make this out of? I don't know, but something like that. Sheep. Hi Nate. Hi, Darlene. Hi everyone. Sorry I'm ignoring you. I'm gonna as soon as I get this mixture in, lamb not foreskin. I heard something. It looks like, what is it, guys? What is it made out of? Casing. I don't know. What sausage casing made out of? Okay, so how many that's 3, 4, 5. That's 5 sausages. Intestine, that's what it was. Okay, and tomato, intestine, foreskin, kind of in the same family, right? So I think we're good. Okay, so we got the sausage, we got the meat. Now I'm gonna use some almond flour. And I'm touching it with the meat because it's almost over anyway. So we're gonna use all of it. Use all of it. And let me take off one. Let me take off. Hold on, let me just take these both off. Let me get some of this one. Almond flour, just a little bit. Like that. And then I got some cheese. Some Mexican cheese. That's what it's called, Mexican style blend. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. Okay, and then let me show you what I'm gonna season it with. Oh, I'm gonna get 3 eggs too. No, 3 eggs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3 eggs. I'm gonna use 3 eggs for that. But let me get the salt and the pepper and the seasoning. Let me show you guys what I'm gonna season with. Hold on. This. It's mine. So I got the Goya adobo. Do some of that. Okay. Like that, just like that. And then I got this Goya Sazon. Who uses this one? Not have circumcised the who uses this Goya Sazon? Now I'm gonna use the Goya Sazon. Just add the whole pack. Add the whole pack in there, okay? So now I need my salt and pepper. Hold on. Where's my salt and pepper? Oh, is it in there? Some salt. Then we're gonna use some pepper, lots of pepper. And then remember, we got the garlic in there already. And let's see what else. Let's do the eggs. Do the eggs. 1, 2, 2, 3. We might use 4, so we'll see. Okay, now let's mix it. Let me put on some gloves and let's mix it. Let me put on one glove. On it. Oh my gosh. Once your hands are a little moist and wet, it's so hard. Okay. Here we go. So let's go. Just mix it. Mix it all. And let's see if we have something good here. And you could always add more seasoning. Just let your, oh! Remember, this is the filling to the bell peppers. That's all we're gonna, we might need some more almond flour. Yeah, I need some more almond flour. Remember, we're using the almond flour as a replacement for the bread. Okay, let's see. I don't want to get my other hand dirty. Hold on, guys. And then first, when you let it sit for a little bit while we prep the peppers, it's gonna get a little bit more. You know what I forgot? I forgot a little cottage cheese. Again, you guys might think that's nasty, but cottage cheese has a really neutral, balanced flavor. It doesn't really have a heavy flavor, and it really helps it stick together, you know? But like the consistency. We might need more seasoning too. Hold on. Put a little bit more salt. Like that. And I want a little bit more cheese too. I want a little bit more cheese, honey boo boo. And I just want to get done with this step because oh shit, okay. There we go. Gonna be extra cheesy inside. These peppers are gonna cook up. This I could see you making like a good 10 freaking peppers with this. And you know what? All I used was a pound of ground beef and 5 sausages, and the vegetables really stretch out your filling. And like, I know meat's expensive right now. With a $6 pound of ground beef and 5 sausages, you could feed your family and freeze half of it and use it for another meal when you're ready to eat stuffed bell peppers, or even make this a meatloaf. This would make a good meatloaf. You guys want to see that? You see how that looks with all the veggies inside? Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna put the cottage cheese. I don't want to freak you guys out if you're not a you don't have the taste for it, and I don't want to do that to you guys right now. So we'll do that next time. Okay, hold on, boo boos. Wash our hand. There you go. That's your filling. That's the money. That's your money, right there. Let's put this in the vat because we're gonna get the peppers ready, and let me get this prepped here. Okay, peppers. That's our peppers. Let me get a towel, guys. Get a towel. Okay, let's prep these peppers. There we go. Let me get a smaller knife. I got a small knife. You're gonna open the hole a little bit bigger because we want the meat. We don't want to have a hard time putting the meat in. So you're gonna make the hole a little wide and gaping, okay? Moo. Don't take these trigger words. But you see how big that hole is? No, guys, what time is it? Is it after midnight? Yeah, that's a big hole. Look at this big giant hole right here. You see it? Clean it out. Clean it out. But don't throw away the lid. I like to use the lid. I just cut, look, you cut this. You cut it like that and you save the lid because I like to put the lid at the top. It's a nice presentation. Look. So I cut off the bottom and now you have a nice little pepper that's gonna be filled with meat. So that's my little secret to make it nice. So you save the top and you put it on there and it's a nice little presentation. So let's do that for all of them. Look how cute this one is. Look how cute that is. Wow, amazing, right? So make the hole gaping. Make a gaping hole on your pepper. Make the gaping hole in the pepper. And then save that. Don't throw that away. This one's clean. Let's just cut this off like this. You guys hear Hershey snoring? Okay, so now we're gonna have our stuffed pepper with the little top. Okay. These peppers look amazing. Look at the color. They're like a hybrid of the green and the yellow. And yeah, these came in a box. Okay, clean it out. Clean out that hole, guys. It's important to always clean out the hole because you never want a dirty hole. Rule of thumb, not just in peppers, just in general, okay? Clean out the hole because you never want a dirty hole. That's just something to live by, you know? So let's do that for all of them. And here we go. We got a clean hole and clean hole, happy life, you know, not just the recipe to everything good and happiness. There we go. And this is this big one. Damn, this is a big one. Um, we get foreskin, and yeah, we're doing the whole tutorial today, sis. Sweetums, because if I leave out any part of these important steps and tutorials, I wouldn't be doing my job today, you know? So I really need to go into detail on how we're gonna do this. And huh? Oh my god, I wish I had the fast forward where this is all could be done, but fortunately we have to do it one by one. But hey, once we stuff this pepper, I'm gonna have one saucer to kind of warm up because I feel a little too serious right now. So let me just stuff these peppers, put them in the oven, and I'll have a saucer with you guys. So if you guys are having a drink, let's have a little cocktail moment while we're waiting for the food. But I'm just gonna have one just for good measure, you know. And plus, it's Saturday, it's a holiday weekend, and it's just correct to do, you know. Kind of quiet on the other side. Oh, it is, May. Yeah. I need that channel to get honestly, I need that channel to move quick. I need it to get monetized, y'all. So always remember, if you're not subscribed to the second channel, it's Jeremy in the House Vlogs. Jeremy in the House Vlogs. That's the second channel. And I'm gonna be posting a lot of the vlogging content there, but I needed to get it monetized. So if you guys could help me, go follow that channel, support the channel, and we'll be doing different content over there eventually. But I'm actually live on both channels right now, so if you see Jeremy in the House Vlogs live at the same time, it's for that reason. I'm trying to build up the watch hours, you know. Hey, I'm from Alaska. Hi, Alaska. Hey, Mary from Alaska. How are you? We're making some nice stuffed bell peppers today. Right now I'm just showing you guys how to clean the hole and have a clean canvas here to kind of stuff, you know. Damn, all these trigger words, man. I'm not meaning, it's not on purpose, but we need to clean it out to get it stuffed, you know. For real. What else? But these are nice and petite. They're nice and small. But no. He said, Jeremy, please subscribe. Oh, thank you, Renata. Thank you. I'm gonna start reading comments as soon as we get these stuffed, y'all. I will start reading comments, and you guys know when I get a little tipsy with these drinks, I do better with the comments. Last one. Okay. And remember the filling, if you guys, I don't know the recipe. There's no recipe to that, okay? But if you go back and do my filling, that could be a meatloaf. And all you're gonna do if you're gonna make a meatloaf is put like tomato sauce or marinara sauce on top. When I was growing up, my grandmother always put ketchup, but not any ketchup. She put the Heinz, or what's the oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the ketchup. It was the more expensive one with oh shoot, I'll let you guys know what ketchup she used. She used to put a whole bottle of ketchup on top. She used to line it with bacon and potato slices, you know, and that same filling will make your meatloaf. Okay, so here we go. We have our peppers. We have our peppers. Heinz ketchup, probably. I think that's it. It has like 3 tomatoes on it. Well, probably all ketchup have tomatoes on it, but okay, let's try to do this. Let's stuff these whole. Let's stuff them. Remember we got the stuffing? How should we do this? Where should I put this? Okay, let's put this here. Put this here. Okay, let's stuff these holes. It was Hanes, yeah. Okay. What am I gonna use to? Let me grease up this. On top, I'm gonna put some little tomato sauce on this, but I want to grease the bottom just with some olive oil. This is the pan I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna keep this oil on my hand on purpose because I want to grease the outside of these peppers anyway. So I'm gonna rub this olive oil on my pan, but I'm not gonna wash my hands just yet because I want to, with the same hand that's so greasy, I want to kind of do the outside of these peppers, you know, just so they're a little greased up. You know, we always want to grease up the pepper. And let's go. Just so they don't burn, you know, right away. And just use that same grease. We doing good? Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's stuff these holes. Okay, just with the spoon. I don't have a piping thing or anything. You see that? I don't have to work it in, right? Just get it into all these crevices. Not too hard because it's gonna pop, but you know, the worst thing you want to do is have a bell pepper that's not stuffed enough, because people are gonna say like, damn, what's he doing? Like being conservative on the meat? You know damn well my family would say that. So I always make sure, I'm kind of paranoid to stuff them, overstuff. And I don't want to get any of those comments, you know? And but I learned my lesson. One time I used to want to do it too much, and it popped on me. And yes, you're putting the raw mixture inside because we're gonna cook this enough where it cooks. In the oven. So we're gonna check the temperature as we go. But I never had an issue because really, you know, all we use is a pound of ground beef and some sausage. So most of this, believe it or not, it's fillers. And you know, even though it looks like a lot of meat and filling, it's a lot of veggies in here. It's really healthy. Look, you do this. How cute, honeys! Is this Martha Stewart moment? Look, this Honey Boo Boo. So this is your bell pepper that's stuffed, and this is how you're gonna put it in. Moo! How does that look? How does that look? Right? Imagine you get a little bell pepper like this. Okay, so that's number one. That's number one. And we're just gonna line them up. He said, can you call each? Nate, you're funny. We're gonna work through all of these. We're gonna get them nice and stuffed. You know, sometimes I wasn't in the mood to put cilantro in the mixture, but sometimes I'm in the mood to put in my meat mixture some cilantro and onions. Today I didn't want to overpower it with onions or cilantro because I have some family members that don't like cilantro or onions. So the most I did was garlic. Okay, so just work it in there. And remember, this is full of cheese too. Hmm. That full. We don't want to be skimpy on the filling. We don't want to be skimpy on the filling. And I think this one goes like this. No? See that? Okay, that's number 2. Moo honeys! Are you guys ready to eat? Who's gonna come over and eat right now? Who's gonna come eat these peppers with me? Who's gonna come eat these peppers with me, honeys? And guys, the best thing about this recipe, it's hardly any carbs. The only carbs you're gonna get is the natural carbs from the veggies, from the little bit that's in just the little natural ones that are in the ingredients that we use. But there's no like intentional like bread. There's no intentional carbs that went in here to make this recipe unhealthy. Nothing about this stuffed bell pepper is unhealthy. It's high protein. There's no added carbs. The only carbs that are in here are like the limited carbs that come in the veggies. The tomatoes have a little sugar naturally, but it's not added sugar, you know? So this recipe is the most natural you're gonna get. That's why I use almond flour, and I would actually mix almond flour and crushed up chicharrones, like pork rinds. That makes a perfect binder. And when I say binder, it's just something to hold together the meat, because when you bake it, you want it solid, you know? You want it to hold together like it would if you had breadcrumbs in it. That's the only thing I mean by that. Looking fire, right? And healthy. And healthy. Well, you know, I eat like 10 of these, so as healthy as you could get. And 10 would be like my snack size, right? If we want to talk about like appetizer size, hors d'oeuvre diet size, you guys know 2026, new year, new me. So if I eat 10, that's still like diet portion. So technically, we're not breaking the rules. Guys, you guys know I troll a lot with that, so don't come for me. But my portions are not your portions, right? But you guys know I'm a troll with that. But I think this is gonna make way more than. No way, Victor. Moo looks solid, my boy. Thank you, thank you. You guys know, you guys. I used to cook so much when I was when I attempted to go to college. You guys know I didn't graduate college. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I graduated high school, but I'm a college dropout. But when I attempted to believe that I could go to college and be a good student, that never happened. I used to cook a lot. And I don't know why I stopped. Well, I guess I stopped because I started working. I became a professional, you could say, after dropping out of college, you know, by the grace of God, because I don't know how I got blessed. Well, I know how I got blessed so much, because God loves me, and He definitely blessed me for a long period. Even to this day, I'm still blessed, but He did bless me a lot. Desi, you said 10. Get out of here. We need right, Desi? These are like appetizer size. Yeah, so I stopped cooking for the longest time. And what did I do? I don't even know. Oh, I was big. I was fat. At that time, I told you how much I weighed at my highest weight, right? Right now I weigh 267. But at my highest weight, I weighed 467 pounds, sorry. No, I think 477 actually. I weighed 477 pounds, believe it or not. And right now I weigh 267. And I still worked full time. I never stopped working, but damn, it was hard. I'll tell you that being overweight was hard. Well, shit, I'm still overweight. I'm still a certified big bag, but I just don't like to eat that unhealthy, you know? So, but yeah, being 470 or 67 pounds or 76 pounds was hard. And my self esteem was low. I even remember my family, like when I used to go visit my family. You know, your family loves you unconditionally, but when they give you that look that, like, damn, like they're worried about you, it feels kind of like, oh shit, you know, like you didn't just get they don't give you the look like they're ashamed of you, but when you get the look like, oh shit, I'm kind of worried about him, but they don't say nothing. That look I do remember. You know what I mean? And now that I'm thinking back at those times of those times, it makes me feel like, oh shit, you know, it's kind of sad. Um, Kind of sad, but you know, you don't think about that stuff when you're overweight. Do you make these peppers with tomato sauce? Yes. So I have a jar of Ralph's tomato sauce. I'm gonna put it on top just so it could bake, you know? Not too much, just so it doesn't burn, you know, just on top, you know? Just a little bit. Because shit, I don't want to use a whole bottle of Ralph's because Ralph's marinara sauce is freaking expensive. And I kind of want to use half of it for this recipe and half of it for like pasta for like the God Kids or something, you know? I always worry about that. Like I don't want to use a whole thing just for me, or you know, I always want to save some. Um dice so the reason I'm working it is because when you kind of do that, it kind of works the filling in, and it gives you more to top it off. And guys, remember, most of this filling is veggies. Remember how much squash we put in the filling? It looks like whole, like a bunch of like ground beef in there, but I want to say 50% is meat and 50% is those veggies we ground into it. We shredded into it, you know? You are such an amazing uncle. Oh, thanks, Ashley. I try, you know. I try. You know, my sister, she could only do so much. So I try to help as much as I could. You know, but it's hard too because I work, and when I can, I'm definitely try to be here, you know? So we got this one. And how many more do we have? This is this big one. And then remember, once I'm done with these, I'm gonna get a seltzer, and we're gonna loosen up. We're gonna loosen up a little bit because I feel like I'm not loosened up. He said, I wish I was a good uncle, but my nephew and niece bite you? Nay. That just comes with the title. You have to take those bites and just of course you're not gonna let them bite you on purpose. You're gonna correct the action, you know, but being an uncle, you get bitten sometimes, you know? Okay. This is it. Guys, help me out. You guys, attention. Hold up a little bit. If you guys have hit the thumbs up already. Check if you guys hit that little thumbs up for me at the top of the screen. Make sure to show me some love, honey boo boos, because you guys know damn well I love you guys. Show me some love by double tapping the screen and hitting that thumbs up. And check if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I'm gonna start cooking a lot. Like every other day, I'll do a cooking tutorial. I really like it. So man, you don't even know how much support you send over when you subscribe, when you double tap. It helps push out the channel. And I'm an amateur here on YouTube. I don't have too long, But the thing I do have is I learned from my mistakes. So hopefully I could bring you guys some better content from what I've learned, and just little things I'm picking up every day. Because ultimately I want to bring you guys the best I can, the best of me, and share the most I can with my honey boo boos and you guys, because you guys are family now to me. So this uh just make sure we get enough in there. Oh, this one's gonna be stuffed, man. Put too much on there. It's okay. I like them nice and stuffed. Double stuffed. There we go. And the worst that could happen when you double stuff, it's gonna fall over, but who cares? Nothing has to be like perfect, At least it falls over and you're gonna get it in the sauce. And it doesn't matter. It's not doesn't ruin your whole dish, So what kind of bell peppers would I consider this a Mexican dish or Salvadorian? You know what? I would identify this more like a Salvadorian. You know why? When you say Mexican, right? How would you do this dish in a Mexican style? They call it the chile relleno, no? But the chile rellenos that they use is chiles the chile, not the bell pepper. They use chile I forgot what chili, the flat one. What's it called, guys? Honey boo boos, what's that chili called? Pueblano. They use the Pueblano, right? And it's flat, and that's really good. And they fill it with cheese. Or sometimes they do meat, But the Salvadorian, Central American, when I was growing up, I remember my family doing the bell peppers like this, with stuff. They call it in chile relleno, but this is a chile. Pero they call it chile dulce. Chile dulce is the green bell pepper. And I don't know why they call it chile dulce. I guess because green bell peppers could be sweet. But that's how I remember my family making it. Well, my uncle was a cook. He, God rest his soul, he passed away a couple of years ago, and he was the cook of the family. And man, that man could put together some good food, Salvadorian food. That's what when I think about food now, I remember him cooking, because you don't forget stuff like that, Yes, I'll be seeing you on both channels in the next live, I'm sure. Sis, you have to go? Are you leaving, sis? Or are you telling someone? Okay, guys, I want to show you my progress here. Look at that. Can you see it? Hey, I think we could fit one more in here. Obviously. I have one more to go. But man, I still have this feeling, to be honest. No, Jared, I'm both. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say I'm sad. Sis, don't go. I know, but it's late. If you guys have to go, I understand. But I love seeing you guys in here. Okay. Let me show you how much is left over. Oh my god, honey boo boos. Look how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 peppers, and that's how much filling I have left over. Look at that. I could make another 10 easily. Oh my god, hold on. I need to fit this little sucker in here. Hold on. Hi. Honey, can you fit? Honey, just go in there. It fit, baby. Nice, perfect. Look how perfect. Hold on, babies. Come on, little piggy. Come on, little piggy. Okay. And then this is what I'm gonna do. Let me wash my hands. Wash my hands. And I have some cooking spray here. What? I have this baking spray. I have but it doesn't matter. They all work the same. I wish I had the one that's not baking, but it's okay. Just put it on top. I know that's a lot of. This is not ideal for natural, but hey, that's all I have. And then I'm gonna put some tomato sauce. Hold on, let me get the tomato sauce. Remember I said Ralph's? I don't have Ralph's. I have La Victoria. I get this from Costco. This one's a really good one. Okay? This is like Tammy, my idol. Okay? Stuffed bell peppers, yeah. Okay, let's go. And then this, don't be afraid. I know. Just put it on top. Well, actually in the crevices. Just put it. Don't be. Just put it. It's gonna melt in. You know? It's gonna become sauce. Okay, so that was like half. Okay. And then that's not it. That's not it. So I have some, what do I have? Parmesan. Some cheap Parmesan and some, Italian. I got some Italian seasoning. Just put like that. Put it on top. You know, just like that, just like so. And if you got some cheap I don't have the real stuff because I'm broke right now. But this will do. This will do. But I would definitely use the real Parmesan if I had money. You know? And that just gives it a little crust. Voila! And I got the oven preheated to well, I have it on 400. I hope that's not too high. But Italian and Latin American fusion, yes, Annie. The thing about it is it's my recipe, and I just go with the flow, you know? First of all, I use the Goya on everything. When you grow up with that little Goya seasoning pack, it's first of all like the adobo or like the little orange one. I don't even label it Latin American or Spanish or whatever. I just say that's just flavor, you know? Cheese, Jeremy? Cheese, yes. Easy food, very good, yeah, right? So let's put this in the oven and let's see what we get. I'm gonna, wait, should I just put it uncovered? Just put it uncovered. Let's see. And then we're gonna take the temperature. And honestly, I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna take the measurement. You subscribe? Thank you. I'm gonna take the thermometer, the degrees inside, to know when it's done. So I don't know. I'm gonna say it's gonna take about an hour and a half. But really, until I stick the thermometer in there, I don't know really how long it's gonna take. But look, I have so much left over. What are we gonna do? You should lower it. You should lower it. You got Annie. I never cook lower than 400. I don't know why. Guys, what should I put it? Maybe 375 or 350? Maybe cover them. The lot. Yep, no, for sure. I'm definitely gonna cover them at the end. But maybe some meatballs. That sounds good. Some meatballs sound good. 350. You guys say 350? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take your advice. Let's do it. Okay, 350, and I'm gonna put it for. Let's put timer. What's an hour and a half? So that's 50, 10, 20, 30, 10, 60, 70, 80, 80 minutes, right? Is an hour and a half 80 minutes? Okay, let me get it clean. Let me get cleaned up a little bit. 90 minutes. Oh, shit. Okay, 90 minutes. Let's do an hour and a half to start. Okay, let me clean up a little bit, honey boo boos, and then I'll be right back. Let me put this meat in the fridge first of all. Look, a little sneak peek what we're gonna cook tomorrow. What do you think I'm gonna make with this tomorrow? The most beautiful heirloom tomatoes. What do you think I'm gonna make with this tomorrow? This is for tomorrow's recipe. Do you like cabbage rolls? Hell yeah, I like cabbage rolls. This is for tomorrow. Heirloom tomatoes, and they're organic. What do you think I'm gonna make with this tomorrow? Oh my, this is for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. This was part of the box too, look. We're gonna use this tomorrow. And actually, maybe I can use that meat too, because we're gonna use this one too. This is for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow